Hello, happy Friday. Saying that while playing sad music. Anyway, we're gonna be working on this model art today. Hello, Lonkers. How are you doing? Whew. Let's see. I'm gonna need to add some um, colors to this art as well, but I think I'll do the um I'll probably do the colors after I have done the like base stuff. Beep. Hello, Jonas. Happy Friday. Very happy as I play sad music. Oh, heck. My drawing tablet is doing this annoying thing where some strokes it does like properly like this, where it like gets the thickness, but some strokes it's randomly does the like full thickness. I don't know why that's happening, but happy Friday. my sketch wasn't completely symmetrical, so this is gonna be a little bit wider. Oh, thank you for the stretch.
No niin, ilmeisesti on.
Balls.
Thank you for all the redeems. I will hydrate. I think I could make this like this. Oops. So I can make it look more 3D in the rig. All right. Dum, dum. Du, 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 du. Let's do the horns next. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Up. Hello, Tuhmish. How are you doing? I hope your Friday's going well. Ooh, got apartment approved. So signed paperwork today. Yay. Moving on April Fool's Day. I hope it isn't a joke. Oh yeah, if any of you aren't on me and on this Discord server, feel free to join. Link is in chat right now. I want to add these next. Oops. Mm. Can my tablet start? I mean, stop sabotaging my lines. Oops, oops, oops. Hello, Pepper Jacket. How are you doing? Oh, waffles. That sounds good. I'm doing good. Just just started working on this model. Just a second, and I need to find a thing from another Photoshop file. There we go. Let's add the eyes next. Let's add the color palette that we need. Okay, we have done the silhouette for the head. So now we can continue to the rest. I think I'll do the scale thingies on a separate layer. Do I know Higurashi? Not really. I know the name, but I don't really know much else. Really good, but fucked up and sad manga and anime. Does VN mean visual novel? Yes, okay. I'm not really into visual novel stuff. Yeah, I need to turn off my phone notifications. Shush. Hmm. What layer do I want to add that one? I think I'll do it on a separate layer. I'm talking about this big spike here. I think I'll make that on its own layer. Do any of you guys play Guild Wars too, by the way? Nope. Used to? Mm. And hello, Eyes of Dragon. They recently did like a um gave up after unlocked microphone. They did like a fashion contest, and they announced the finalists yesterday. And I got into the final with my submission. Ah! you can see you can see the finalists here. I'm number 7. Not bad. Never even completed. Competed. Yeah. I don't know if they have done like fashion contests before, but this is the like first one I have entered. But yeah, I have like a gargoyle character with like a stone skin infusion, and her name is Galgoyle. Used to play a plant, yes, a salad, one might say. But I was like, what? When I saw the finalists yesterday, I was like, I I didn't expect anything when I entered the contest. Because they had a lot of entries. Oh boy. All right. I was supposed to check if I have any more painkillers. I have one. Do, 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 do. I think I need to make the upper arm, like shoulder, like a different piece than the rest of the arm because this goes above the arm, the lower arm, but this part of the arm goes above that. Man, what are muscles? What are demon muscles? Demon muscles. And then I make the rest of the arm under that. Oh, got the lurk. We'll have to go touch a monsters inappropriately. What? What naughty things are you doing to me? Poking them with my lance. Ugh. Well, I hope question mark it that it goes well. Good luck. Oops. Dum, dum, Very musical. Ah, I'm glad people like the music. I always try to pick something that would fit the theme, I guess, or if it becomes too sleepy, then I will usually try to change to something a little bit more fast-paced, etc. Oh, hello, Ronti. How are you doing? I'm working on a spoopy demon. How is your Friday? I have just been drawing this. I haven't done much else yet today. Whoops. Been the busiest week in a long time, and I'm so ready to just chill for a bit. No alarm tomorrow. What a dream. Oh, that's amazing. You're gonna be so comfy. Okay. The silhouette for that side of the arm is ready. Let's continue with the hips, I guess. Then we can do the legs. I think I'll do the scales not on their own layer again. Oh no, even missed a few days of Rumble. Oh no. I haven't played since we last played off stream. I have been streaming, doing commissions, and playing Guild Wars too. They have been fine. I got a new jacket for yay, very important gaming news. I got a new jacket for um Rami, and then I played some world versus world that I don't usually play because I wanted to get a shoulder armor piece was to go with the jacket, and then I got it, and then I have been doing the like fashion contest stuff, and I'll, there is also a homestead contest going on that I might still join, but I haven't had the time to build anything for that yet. I had done like a pirate ship for a shipbuilding contest uh, before Christmas, but I didn't win anything. But yeah, I had been also a little bit burnt out from that. But yeah, when there are no new story updates, I just tend to work on fashion and building. Oh, thank you for the raffle. Wah. We still haven't decided what we're gonna do on the joint birthday stream. But well, there's still some time before that. Yeah, it's gonna be me and Ronti both have our birthdays at the start of March. So we're gonna have Ronti has a birthday on the 4th, and mine is on the 8th. So we're probably gonna do. I think we were talking about doing the birthday stream on the 6th of March. Yay! You're a March baby too. Yeah, planning. What is that? Our birthday extravaganza, indeed. Ooh, going karaoke for birthday a week later. Ooh, I have never been to a proper karaoke, but it sounds fun. Me neither, just public bar karaoke. This will be the first private room karaoke. Ooh. Well, I haven't done any like public bar karaoke either. I don't go to bars. I don't know how big of a thing it is in Finland. I haven't personally seen any karaoke pubs, but I know they exist somewhere. I have only done like people's like private like karaoke systems. Oh, Denmark has next to no karaoke. When I visited Finland, we found so many places in comparison. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, I'm not a bar person, so if I haven't seen any, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Are we in a, are we on a piano lesson? Finland seems to have a lot, but I only recently realized that they're not really marketed, but the people who do karaoke know all the places. Hmm, right. Whoops, didn't mean to use the Zoom tool. Zoom tool. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Research karaoke in Finland before we went. Ooh, proper research. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Amazing. Do, 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 do. Now Moonshine Sonata, please. I'm just listening to a playlist. Dum, dum, dum. Love Beethoven childhood for me. Mm. I have listened to a lot of classical music since I was a kid because my parents listened to it, and I also I also play violin, so well, not nowadays, but I was a weird child that only listened to classical music until I was 10-year old. Mm. Oh, you play violin too? Nice. My violin is in the corner of this room. uh, I'm I dread every time like opening the violin case because there is such a thing as bugs that eat the bow hair, and when you open the case, you will notice that the bow hairs are loose from the from the bow. No, not the horsehair bugs. Yeah. I did do a few years back. I did do a stream where I played violin, but after that I haven't really played. Used to play in an orchestra. Mm. I played like in my music schools, like orchestra, but I was like second violin. I have never been like very good with like fast pieces of music. And then got issues. What what kind of issues would those be? Also, my violin teacher tried to get me to play viola because he said they don't have enough players, but I refused. I do love the like sound of the viola because it's like more like lower. Was first violin at the mainly wind instrument orchestra. Oh, that's cool. We played at Tivoli in Copenhagen once. Mm. Don't actually like people hearing me practice, so I haven't practiced since moving from home because of neighbors. Yeah. Uh, relatable. I'm just getting notifications from my family uh, chat, and mom sent like a message because my dad is currently at our summer cottage, even though it's winter. But there's like he was able to go there because there's like thick ice on the lake and stuff. So he was able to go there because it's on an island. And the mom sent a message that dad's personal phone has been lost somewhere, and you can only contact him by calling his work number. And then dad sent a message that he found the phone from the snow on the way to the sauna at the cottage. Same with me and trumpet. The horror of wanting to play and knowing the entire neighborhood would hear it. Can't play quietly. Yeah. Uh, I guess one would need to make a kind of like a room that proper like streamers have that is like soundproofed and stuff. Oh, have an electric violin that can practice with, because I can just turn it off, but then I can't hear if I hit the notes. Yeah. I haven't ever tried an electric violin. I feel like that would be really weird to play for the first time. Noom. Electric violin feels all kinds of wrong when being used, the classic one. Mm, I can like imagine. Only I can only imagine what that would be like. I hate drawing tails. It's so hard to make the lines. Oh no. But the torture you can inflict with it up to max, and then fifth position E string. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh. That sounds that sounds like torture indeed. I think I have. Do I have a playlist. I might have a playlist of. Yes, I have a playlist of pieces that I have played on the violin. But I think I need like I can play the playlist, but it's not recordings of me. Disclaimer: it's not. I'm not as good as the recordings. But I think I wanna uh, take a really small toilet break, and then I'll switch to the violin playlist. I'll be right back, but I'll let you look at the whole sketch while I go. I'll be right back. Wow, I'm back. Okay. Mm. Let's listen to the violin playlist. If it wants to load. And also, uh, some of these I have played with uh, piano. How do you say it? Accompanied by piano. But uh, some of these pieces have like full orchestra and stuff like that. So when I play them, they sound very different. I definitely can't play this piece as fast as this. Used to play along the CDs to practice matching tempo to others. Mm. Oh, used to practice a lot of Lindsay Sterling. Mm. I remember like watching like a few videos of hers, but then not really like following her. Ooh, used to play viola. Nice. Like I said earlier, my violin teacher tried to get me to change to viola, but I didn't want to. I don't think I played this part of this piece though. Okay, let's go to the next one. I'm probably gonna need to adjust these lines after. But just remember playing movie themes, etc. in orchestra. I mean, we played classical too, but I only remember The Simpsons, 007, and Spider-Man. Damn. The only we didn't play. We only played like classical, but the only exception was Harry Potter. Mix of classical and modern. I have like my orchestra music sheet somewhere. Damn, you get the choir
No
as
niin.
well.
No niin, ilmeisesti on.
Oh, thank you for the hydration. I need to get more juice. Oops. Welcome to my kitchen. We went Sugar Plum Fairy to Ghostbusters and back to Liver Tango in one concert. Nice. I was horrible at music theory though, because it was just so difficult for my brain to understand, like, because I feel like for like pianists it's so easy to understand, but like violin is like kind of different. I don't know if it's just me being stupid. But also, oh, you like music theory. Ah. Oh yeah, my my music teacher, my violin teacher, I mean, he made so many notes for me on the sheet. Yeah, the up and down arrows. Yes. I also like, since the like orchestra was for the same music school that as my teacher, then we like I went through the orchestra pieces like separately with my violin teacher. I do have like some videos of like my performances when I was a kid that my dad took on like a digital camera, but the sound quality is horrendous. And I was like, whoops, I was a kid. So as a child, I would correct the sheet music the teacher gave me to what I thought sounded better. Wow. But I'm like pretty good at um uh I'm pretty good at like remembering like what the piece like sounds like because they very often like keep playing in my head. So I like remember what it's supposed to sound like. I think that's how I I think that's how I survived without knowing the more complicated like music theory, I guess. Oh god. I opened liquify window on Photoshop and it's loading very slowly. You can't see the window though because it's only capturing the base Photoshop window. Please don't crash Photoshop. Thank you, please. Uh-oh. It's not doing anything. Hmm. Hmm. That's a little bit difficult. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Narrowly avoided um narrowly avoided crashing. Orchestra leader was an oboe player who didn't play string instruments. She would make the sheet music herself. Oh, way too many notes for a violinist. So we would just collectively skip every third note and she never noticed. What the hell? Let's add the wings. Okay, this is the last violin piece that is on the playlist. We're almost done with the silhouette. Just need to do the wings and then the silhouette is complete. But then I need to shade everything. But I'm not sure yet, but I might leave that for another stream. Should give the violins the 128 note scales and we would look at it and go impossible. Ugh. Okay, that was the playlist. I like listening to like piano music and then string quartet music. And then I really like um, accordion. We had a few accordions on the orchestra as well. They were always sitting behind me. Like accordion, I have so much respect for accordion players because I could never. My like my brain is too slow to like play violin even like fast. And then accordions are like, oh, I'm gonna like press these buttons that I don't even see from behind this accordion. Like, what the hell? Dream is still to learn to play accordion. Yeah, it would be so cool. Ooh, bagpipes. That would be cool as well. But yeah, I got a little bit of a trauma from like music theory because there was this one music theory teacher that like he like said before our music theory test, he said, I don't think any of you are going to pass this test because you are so bad at this. Like to our whole group. Like, and whose fault is that? It sounds like a skill issue on the teachers, and yeah. But yeah, if I had like the motivation, I could like start going through my like old violin uh, sheet music books and practicing all kinds of things. But currently, I'm not really interested in doing that. I don't really have the time either because I have always been more into drawing and that kind of stuff instead of instead of music. Repo ja viulun vingutus sound like a murder mystery. Our music teacher made us only analyze Red Hot Chili Peppers for exams. Can't listen to them to this day. Once asked her to give us something more fun to work with, and she went, then only three people in this class would pass. Uh, I want to write that game. Point and click mystery. Hmm. Do you wanna hear my playing? Although the quality is very bad, I think. Whoa. It's been it's been 3 years since my violin stream. Oh, damn. Tried to record my trumpet playing last week and it's a struggle. Needs so much editing slash control to sound good at all and not piss off neighbors. Yeah, here's a link to it. 2022. Damn, that was my very old overlay. Ah, but I have a new version of it. I had a newer version of that overlay in between that and this one. I also had the proper mic at that point. I was still Luna back then. Yeah. I forgot about that. Damn, damn. I need to bring back the fan art slides. Okay, I wanna change the music to a little something different. Oh, oh,
Come on, me.
thank you for
No
the
niin, ilmeisesti
hydration.
on.
Mm-hmm.
Balls.
Balls. Here is a relaxing video game music playlist that is titled Gone Fishing. Fish. Fish themed. All I want is a roti. Black spotted grunt. What is a grunt in Finnish? What is a grunt fish in Finnish? Important questions that are being asked on my channel. Anyway, if you want to hear the last time I played violin, that YouTube link, uh, that YouTube link is the place to do so. What? Murisia? Welcome, Murisia? What? That's so cute. What the hell? I have never heard. I have never heard of that. Oh my god. I love that. So cute. Soon Rantti will Rantti will rebrand to Murisia Rantti. Or Rantti Grant. Clowny Murisia. Oh my god. That's so cute. Thank you for the reach. I still need to get a proper microphone because Dad needed the. I was using like a recording microphone that like Dad had used a long time ago, like to record like concerts and stuff. But then he has needed it for work stuff, and I haven't I haven't bought any other microphone than what I have on my headset. So my my mic quality isn't very good at the moment, and I have been too lazy to research what kind of microphone I would want. If I asked, then I think uh, Dad would be very happy to um, get me one for my birthday, but he loves like technology and like looking at stuff. Do I need to catch myself? Good question. You're gonna be like you're gonna be like holding the the fishing rod and then the line is gonna go into your fin. Like, ah. I still can't get over that like slipper is slipper sandal is called thong. Australian game. Mm. Slippery thong over there or under there. Badumch. Ooh, I like this music. Oh, you got a weird drawing of a fish. I haven't seen that one before. Rontti fan art. Yes. Thought that was a one-eyed fox, but then realized it's monocle. Mm. Uh, I had forgotten that there's this part of the wing. What is our next fishing music? Okay, then only that part of the wing left. Oh, hello, Cremarine. This model is for Cremarine. Hello, hello. Had to deal with some snow issues. Mhm. I'm almost done with the silhouette. I have done all the parts for that. And only this part of the wing is remaining. And after that I can start shading. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna shade today or if I'll save that for another uh, stream. Thank you. Was tasked with some outside work. You, yeah, that's my reaction to shoveling snow and stuff like that. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, I will most likely uh, I'll shade these like the hand and the leg and the wing first before I like uh, duplicate it and put it on the other side. Although for the leg I need to like position it a little bit differently, but I can still use the same parts. But yeah. we have swapped to a little bit of more goofy music to keep the energy up. By the way, I have noticed, I don't know if this is like from me speaking English or from just the side effect of streaming. But I have noticed that when I talk, I these long pauses between words happen because my brain is like, what? Oh, hello, Ghost Moth. Hello, how are you? I'm bilingual. That is when you don't know what a language is and what to say. Good, hope you're doing well. I am doing well. I'm just finishing up the silhouette of this model. I always say I speak three languages equally bad, aka I always forget the word in exactly the right language I currently need. Yes. Also, I think in general, Finnish is like a slower language. Like you can't like talk super fast like some people do in English. It's very hard for me to like speak fast in English because my brain can't keep up. Finnish is not slow, but like compared it to like English, you know, I only speak English and even that is bad, so no worries. I don't think I have ever done like a only Finnish stream unless there has been. I don't remember if there has been a collab where we would have only spoken Finnish. Hmm. I don't remember. Oops. Oops. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. I used to be very bad at English when I started like uh, uh, studying it in school. We had like word test, and I, it took me a few tries to get through one of them. And for some reason, it was really hard for me to grasp what the word do meant. The concept was like, what? I didn't understand it, but I was, I was still kind of young then. Wahahaha, look at the silhouette. Ah, we also have some teeth here that I already shaded so you could see them. Eeh. I think we could add like these. Do, 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 do. They tried to teach me French/Canadian in school, and I forget pretty much everything except a few words. Mm. It's hard to learn a language if you don't like get to use and practice it every day. That's why I never like got good at um uh I never got good at Swedish or uh German. Those are the languages I have studied in addition to English. Well, had Latin for 2 years. Remember zero. I can like understand some of Swedish and some of German, but I can't like speak them properly. No one should have to learn German. The thing I hate about Swedish and German is that why the fuck why the fuck are like objects and everything? Why are they gendered? What the fuck? Who has who has the like brain capacity to like remember what gender a fucking toilet paper is or something? Like I we don't have like gendered words. Like uh we don't have the like system. We don't have the system in Finnish. Learning Finnish and learning the no gendering. I was like, oh my god, this is so nice. I can imagine. I can imagine. But why? Why did the two languages that I have ever, except English, the two languages except English that I have ever studied, why do both of them have to be gendered? Speak German. We don't have a word to differentiate between friend and boy/girlfriend. Mm. I feel like I like mentally like checked out of learning the languages properly when I learned that you need to remember all of the genders of every single word, every single like object and the stuff. I was like, mm, not gonna happen. So funny because you go home and bring a friend and say, "This is my friend," and that could either be just a friend or your partner. Mm. Du-du-du-du-du-du-du. Okay, here's the head part. I'm gonna group everything else into the same group. Whoops. And it will start the spiel of your girlfriend, no, a friend. Say girlfriend, no. Yeah, that sounds like such a huge pain. It's just kind of complex for just everyday use. My brain is already too full of brain rot. Mm. Very complicated stuff. So in introducing someone, you have to say, "This is a friend of mine." Since this is my friend means it is your partner. Mm. Uh, I like studied German for like years, but like um, I I can't. I'm so bad at it. How to confuse the English speakers. Mm. I love watching like these like channels on YouTube that like compare um uh they compare like Europe versus America, like things, like everyday things and stuff like that, because it's so interesting that some very like normal things here are like unheard of over the pond, and then some things over there are like, what? Yeah, we learning that Americans have garbage disposals in their kitchen. And I was like, what? That was so interesting. But yeah, I love learning stuff like that because it's not like something you like, it's not something you think about that much. And I was totally shocked when I learned that uh, Americans like mainly drive automatic cars. They don't really drive manual cars. I was like, what? How could that be? For real, especially when interacting with online communities more and talking to people from all over, you learn interesting things. Yes. When I learned they put actual cream in their coffee, not milk. I think people do put cream in their coffee here in Finland, but at least as far as I know. Yay! Let's draw spooky things. Here, people put milk like 0.2% fat milk. Mm. Also, something that was weird between Germany and Denmark. Germans drink 1.8% to 3% fat milk, and Danes prefer white water, aka 0.2 to 1.3% fat milk. Mm. Ah, have a good night, baby jackass. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, what else like differences can I think of? Oh yeah, the fact that they call like the They call the cars with like the space to put stuff. They call them trucks when we like think trucks are like the big uh now I forget the words anyway. I think it's mostly cream here too, but it depends on the drink slash type of coffee, like if it's a latte or a flat white. Well, I don't drink coffee, so you should not trust my word. Cultural differences are lots of fun. Yeah. I come from a country where drinking a beer or a glass of wine a day is normal, and moved to a country where that is being an alcoholic. Oh, oof. Imagine your friends like arranging an intervention for you, like, and you're like, what? This is normal. Friends look at me like I had a problem for drinking beer with my dinner on a Tuesday. Only recently started to about a year or so ago. So many people drink a few cups a day, and I'm like, I think I'd die if I had that too much. Yeah, I don't really like coffee taste, and it has not been a problem, but I do have noticed that a lot of people like want to offer you coffee here. Like coffee is a big thing, like in socializing in Finland. And I don't know why, but my grandma is very like every time every time we visit her and I drink like juice or water or milk or something else instead of coffee, she's like, you still haven't learned to drink coffee. Like you don't need it to you don't need to learn to drink coffee. I don't want to freaking get addicted. I don't want I don't want to like become a person that will get a headache if they don't drink coffee every morning. Like what? Coffee is too bitter for me. I like cocoa and fruit teas. Yes, me too. Tea is so good. But sometimes I don't even want like a hot drink. And then like juice or soda is perfect. And then people are like, Why are you?" My grandma is like, "Why aren't you drinking coffee?" Fuck you. Shut up. Not really. She's nice, but she has very like She's very stubborn about things. In Helsinki, people were like, coffee? You're pressuring the bee. Get told that I will learn drinking coffee and grow into it. Like, no, it tasted bad. Yeah, the headache, coffee, aka actual withdrawal symptoms. Mm-hmm. Yep, gotta be careful with it for sure. Had a close friend when I was a kid who was Finnish, and she and even her younger sisters loved drinking coffee. And I was like, "Well, are you okay?" Damn. Parents keep telling me I will grow into red wine when I taste it like battery acid to me. The siblings started drinking coffee with 12-year-old. Mhm. I don't like alcohol either. I'm I'm always the designated driver if my family goes to a restaurant and other people want to drink. But I don't mind it. But I have like tasted some uh, non-alcoholic drinks that have been nice. But the like actual alcohol ones I haven't really liked. So I hate wine and beer. It tastes like ass to me. Yeah, like cocktails, but I don't mind not drinking either. I'm just I like my I like my soda and all that kind of stuff. Uh, I'm a weirdo and prefer alcohol with peppermint or black licorice flavor. Oh, but in general, sparkling water. Oh, I don't like sparkling water myself, but I like soda. Used to like vodka a bit. Last time I had it cooler, it felt like I was gonna explode. What? Oh no. No explode. When I was in Helsinki, we were handed a complimentary vodka on the plane, and I've never had vodka that good. It was magical. Oh, that's nice. I don't remember the last time I was on a plane. Oh, wait, I do remember. No, all other vodka tastes bad. Oh no. I guess you gotta start living on Finnish vodka then. Ba, 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 ba. Just no vodka. It was from a few nightclubs slash coolers and stuff. It was just out at some clubs. I think I just like sweet drinks with lots of sugar. Yeah, I definitely like more sweet things myself. Sweet drinks with so much sugar you can taste anything else are the best. Don't need alcohol, I need a sugar rush. Really? Yum, 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 yum. When we were in Finland, we got recommended some drink that was juice alcohol, like really tasty and apparently typically Finnish. No idea what it was though. Mm. I really like um, these alcohol-free, like uh, they like they don't have. Oh, Sima. Yes, Sima is very good. It's it's made around Vappu. Uh, Mayday, was that the English kind of equivalent? of that day. Mm. Yeah, that is really good. But there's like these lehtikuohu, which is like made from like, for example, like berry um, leaves, as far as I have understood, if I have understood correctly. But yeah, you can make sima at home. We had standard sima and lingonberry sima, and it was so good. Mm. I don't. I really like homemade sima, but I don't like the ones that you get from like stores. The store ones just don't taste right to me. It was at the restaurant. Mm. My parents have usually like made homemade sima, so I have been spoiled. I have been spoiled with that. Some Finnish cuisine themed restaurant. Oh, I have never gone to one because, well, I don't need to. Reindeer, potato, fish, and rye bread dessert. Mm, sounds good. Who wants to ever leave home? Yeah, I'm such a homebody. I'm like a vampire hobbit. Oh, oh, mammy, yes. I actually don't really like mammy that much. I cannot. I only can eat it a little bit with a lot of cream. I don't really like. Yeah, it's not everyone's cup of tea. It's kind of the same thing with salmiakki, but not everyone likes it, even though it's very like very Finnish. My friends liked it. I preferred the fish dishes. Salmiakki is life. I like normal licorice more instead of salmiakki. I make salmiakki liquor at home myself with lots of extra pepper for a kick. Mm. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Food highlight was definitely the fried fish down at the harbor in Kartinkaupunki in Helsinki. There's a lot of good fish in Finland to eat for sure. Family used to be fishers, so I appreciate the fresh fried fish. That sounds like a that sounds like a um, tongue twister. Always impressed at the patience it takes to draw slash shade and color. It's so soothing to watch. I'm glad you like it. I kind of go with whatever feels right with these night creature arts. But I feel like I have definitely improved my shading over the time that I have been doing these. Looked at your oldest models compared to the newer designs, and there is so much improvement. Mm. You can like see it in my portfolio, basically. I still though for the like cheaper models because this is one of the detailed ones. For the cheaper ones, I still have to like record the newer ones because I kind of it's very like time consuming to keep the portfolio updated because you have to like take a video of every single model. But here's how the head shading turned out. Aw, I'm so glad people like them. I will put the color palette here to wait for its turn. I said at the start of the stream that I will like do the basic shading first, and then I will, after I have done the basic shading, I will add the color. So the designs in Vision ages ago and went, yo, that's original and cool. Thank you. Have you guys seen the very first drawing of this style that I did? It was very much like a coincidence. It was just something I wanted to try. Let me find it. Art, own art. The one at the bottom of the portfolio. I don't remember what is at the bottom of the portfolio. But this is the very first art that I did in this style. Like the ball model, still very cute. They're very jiggly. Oh, the dark stuff, cryptid is just such a vibe. Yeah. But yeah, this drawing, it depicts me. Actually, I remember what my I think I have it here somewhere. I had I saw like a post with like a photo that inspired me to try this style. I mean, create this style kind of. But this is the photo. As you can see, it has the glowing eyes and a cat and the plants. I also wanted to add plants to this drawing. But I love this one. The flashlight reactive night vision eyes. Yeah. But I thought that was so cool. And I'm glad I saw this picture because I don't know where I would be right now if I hadn't seen it. I also have a few others. This one, and then there is this one. I sadly don't have the credit for this. This is not the photo, but this is a drawing. Like this kind of art have been like very good inspiration. Do I have any other ones? This reminds me so much of the creepypasta website 2000s teens would scour creepy vibe stuff. Yeah. Reminds me also of like dark slash demon souls art. Mm, yeah. I also very much like these kinds of old pieces of art. These like gothic horror and romance uh, style artists. And like old old art for books, and I like this one very much. Dante's Inferno vibes, yeah. Showed the art to a friend and they went, wow, that's just the style I would have imagined you loving. The moon haunts you, yes. Actually, the um moon that I use in my art Not on this, the first one, but many of the other ones. It's from a photo that I have taken myself. Who doesn't look at the moon and is instantly enchanted? Yeah. Let me see if I can find the original moon photo that I took. I have like my photos in these folders by year, and some years have like only a couple of pictures, and some of them have so many, so many more. Oh, my music, my music, my music ended. What is a silly shark core playlist? Ooh. If I don't find the moon photo from this, oh, I don't want any singing. The moon presence from Bloodborne is such a cool creature design. Oh, I haven't seen that one. Mm, is oh, I found it. I found it. Here it is. Yeah, I had to like Google like what settings you need to have. I don't remember which one of these is the exact one I chose to use for my arts, but oh, it's not taken with the phone. I think this might be the one that I used because this is the most like not blurry, the least blurry one. I have like a proper camera that I used. I really want to get a telescope though. I have never looked at like the night sky with a telescope. I'm kind of obsessed with it. I kind of wanna get one. That makes sense. Yeah. The dream to have a telescope. Yeah. Ooh. Used to have one and just look at space. But that was when I was a child. Mm. But I love the moon so much. It's so cool. Anyway, I think we're gonna leave the uh, art here and continue next week. But I'm gonna have another stream this week still. It's gonna be on Sunday, and where I'm gonna be collabing with Ambient Adam, who has his birthday week uh, starting. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for hanging out, Tuhmis, and stay untangled. Do you mean from a fishing line? Birth week. Yeah. I will inform about my fair. Oh. I will inform about the birthday plans for me and Ronti's birthday stream. I will inform you about it next week, I think, because the week after that it's gonna happen. So in 2 weeks. Anyway, uh, we should probably raid someone. Ooh, we could raid. We could raid Pumpka, who is also a Fintuber and very um very horror and Halloween themed as well. So very much recommend. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat something. But thank you so much for popping by, Grimmarin and Ace as well. It was so fun to yap about everything. Bon appetit. Thank you. And let's do um Repo Raid. There's the raid message. But yeah, hoping to see you guys again if you have time. Yeah, yeah. Costi says bye to their work still. Yes. But good night and or have a good rest of your day. Whatever it is whatever time it is. Anyway, let's go say hello to Pumpka. Reparade. Bye bye.